This radio show is brought to you by the students of the Academia.
Boom, town with the down down with the now round boom. Down got the down boom, but the down boom, but the down, then the down, boom, the down doom.
This week's show is all about the 8 planets of our solar system and the sun and the moon. Its average temperature is negative 153 degrees Celsius and negative 244 Fahrenheit. Jupiter is 777 million kilometers or 483 million miles away from the sun.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head, she acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's a time to change. return of a stay on the moon. She listens like spring and she talks like June. Hey, 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 hey. Well, tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there? Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. She checks out most of what she does. Chapel reminds me that there's room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane Doe. Sorry about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? But tell me, Venus, blow your mind. Was it everything you wanted to find? And then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. Can you imagine no love, pie, deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong. Can you imagine no first dance, freeze-dried romance, 5-hour phone conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had in me? But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back toward the Milky Way? And tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself? Na 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 na. And then you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day. And then you fall for a shooting star, fall for a shooting star. And now you're only looking for yourself out there.
I'm gonna talk about Venus. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Earth because it spins so slowly. Venus spins clockwise, meaning that the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. After the sun and the moon, Venus is the brightest thing in the sky. Venus is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Venus has the most circular orbit of all the planets in our solar system.
Goddess on the mountaintop, burning like a silver flame, a summit of beauty and love, and Venus was her name. She's got it, yeah baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire.
the solar system to possess an atmosphere. A year on Saturn take almost 30 Earth years. Saturn has 62 moons, which is one less than Jupiter.
Come on! The closest to the sun is the planet Mercury. Next, the shrouded planet Venus is as cloudy as can be. The Earth is next, we call it home, let's hope it stays that way. And then there's Mars, it's really red, what more can I say? The gassy planet Jupiter's as big as planets come. Then there's Saturn with its mighty rings made up of tiny crumbs. We travel on to Neptune, that's a gassy freezing ball. And cold and tiny Pluto, it's the furthest one of all. Oh, there you go, that's our solar system.
Stuff About Mercury by Slick 18. Lesson Radio Show. Mercury is the first planet from the Sun. It has the most crazy orbit of the planets. It moves in an oval, not in a circle. Half of Mercury has never been seen. You can see Mercury without a telescope, which means you can see it with your own eyes. Mercury has the shortest year at only 88 days.
Mars is called the red planet. Mars has 2 moons, and the month of March is named after Mars.
I was just a lonely girl, looking for a little fun, though without a friend in the world, I was forced to find a new one. Now I'm the queen of Mars, I was invisible on Earth. It only took a magic portal to Mars to give me some self-worth. You put a crown on my head, and you all seem to worship me.
Uranus was the first planet discovered by telescope. Since Uranus takes 84 years to go around the Sun, this means that each of its poles is in daylight for 42 years and is in darkness for 42 years. Almost all of the 27 moons of Uranus are named for characters in Shakespeare plays. Most moons in the solar system are named for characters in mythology.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed. A disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe this planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here, when I'm far too tired to fall asleep. To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell, but I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land, oh, if I ever lose my hands, oh, I won't have to work no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colors all run dry, yes, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, I won't have to cry no more. Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan and I won't beg, Oh, if I ever lose my legs, oh, if I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my mouth, all my teeth, north and south. Yes, if I ever lose my mouth, oh, I won't have to talk. Did it take long to find me? I asked the faithful light. Oh, did it take long to find me? And are you gonna stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow.
I'm going to talk about Neptune. Neptune is the windiest planet. Wind can reach a speed of over 1,200 miles per hour. Neptune is called the blue planet and also has rings like Saturn. And it actually rains diamonds on Neptune. Diamonds come from Neptune's boiling ocean of methane.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. 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 Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
For more information about the Academia, please go to our website, which is www.the-academia.org, or call us at 570-329-3574. Thanks for listening.